So I log into Minecraft today and I see this. They have updated the Halo Matchup Pack. So you know what we're doing today? We're going to be looking at the Halo Matchup Pack. Now, when I heard about the big update coming out for this pack, I was like, yes, finally. Because it's been quite a while since we had a big update for this. I think the last big update was when they turned this into an adventure map. Because I remember when this first came out for Windows 10 a few years back. And you know, you can't look at the Halo Matchup Pack without looking at a few nostalgic areas. So we're going to fly throughout the land and we're going to see what kind of locations there are. Like, I definitely remember going to a lot of these locations when the pack did get released. And plus, I played a lot of these maps when I played Halo 3 or maybe Halo 2 or even the first Halo. Like this one, for example, is called Blood Gulch. Welcome to Halo 101 with your friend Spartan Forge. Now, Blood Gulch actually had you fighting between two bases. We had blue team over there and we had red team. And I also remember dying quite a bit inside this map as well. Right over this way, we had ourselves the Scarab. I really love destroying those things. And we also had ourselves the Mammoth, which I really wish that you could have had control of in Halo 4. If you go off in the snowy area, then you will find Lookout. I know for a fact that this did appear in Halo 2. We also got the map Valhalla, which I think this was also in Halo 3 as well. So this would appear in Halo 4 eventually, but this was a pretty popular map. Definitely one of my all-time favorites, because every time me and my friends would play Halo, we would go to this map. And plus we would crash into each other as banshees. Oh yeah, yes, lots of good times. If you go off in the jungle, you will find the recreation of the map Guardian, which appeared in only one Halo game, which was Halo 3. Then we have the map Sand Trap, which is inside the desert. We had the crashed Covenant ship, then on there we had a crashed Pelican, as well as the temple. And then we had the Silent Cartographer. I definitely really enjoyed this level. It was kind of tricky at some parts, but it was still a really fun level. So right down here would be the power core. And once you made your way down here, I definitely remember the mobs. Yeah, this was a torture place. So you'll find a bunch of Forerunner skeletons. You will find a bunch of flood spiders. All the way down here, we had a hallway. And this will take us to the center power core. And what? I'm gonna destroy the installation. I'm sorry, 343 Guilty Spark. And now we're back over at the center point, which was based on the second level of Halo Combat Evolved. But if you were to go down here, there was a little surprise that was actually really cool. And if you don't know, originally this map, it was not an adventure map. This was just a map that you would download and explore because there was no command blocks. This was on the 360 to begin with. But let's go through this portal and this would take us, oh, there's Pigman here. And you will find the Didac ship. And you would also find yourself the light bridge, which would take you right over to this nether fortress, which has been Forerunner-fied. This pack was updated recently, so they introduced stuff from the 1.13 Aquatic update, they introduced stuff from the Nether update, and they've also introduced some things for Caves and Cliffs. But there is a rule throughout the showcase, so anything from 1.14 and before, we're not going to look at. We're only going to look at the new stuff from the 3 updates that I listed. And we're going to begin with the newest update, which was Caves and Cliffs. And so we have everyone's favorite mob, the goat. It's not really, not what I was expecting. It seems like all they did was change the coloring of it. I was really expecting some kind of alien goat. But hopefully the axolotl will be an alien. Oh, definitely looks like an alien. It looks like some kind of Pokemon. It definitely looks like a Pokemon in this instant. A walking fish. Never thought I'd see the day. Come on, little buddy. There he goes. Hey, you get back in the water. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, you better swim. And we're also going to look at the glow squids. I gotta see the comparison. This is the regular squid. This is the glow squid. Okay, you know what? They're both ugly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They made Amethyst green. This is amazing. It is no longer Amethyst. This is now Jade. You know what? We already have emeralds in the game. So this is Jade. Yep, Jade is officially inside the game. Like, seriously, this looks amazing. I would actually love to see Jade introduced to the game because it just looks really good. And every time I see this color of green, it makes me think of sour apple. What? I love sour apple. It's very delicious. Now, for some of the other blocks, it does look like we have the raw blocks, the lodestone. Oh, I recognize the lodestone. This is the ODST assistant, but also I think you can use him as an AI assistant in Infinite. And then we have the raw blocks, so raw iron, raw copper, and raw gold. Out of these 3, I definitely am a big fan of the gold one. But also this one looks really good. The iron one, nah, not really the biggest fan of. We also got the observer. I think the observer might be new inside this pack. I'm not too sure. I mean, this was introduced a few updates back. But however, I think that this was not present since the last time this pack was updated. So these were technically in the 1.14 update, but however, I think that these were not textured the last time I looked at this. We have our campfires, which without smoking away is kind of hard to look at, but they definitely look like a campfire. This is our respawn anchor, but my question is, if you give it glowstone, what does it look like when it's powered up? So we need to find glowstone first. Finally, I found glowstone. Why is glowstone so hard to find? But let's go power this up. That actually looks pretty cool. Our next one is the grindstone. And this one also caught my eye really fast. This is the beehive. The beehive. That looks like a flood hive. So I'll let you look at the rest of the items for yourself. But I want to get onto the skin pack. Because as we all know, there is a skin pack involved. And they actually did introduce new skins, which are based off of Halo Infinite. Now once you update the pack, then you'll get access to all these new skins. So you got the Spartan Commander Agrina, or Agrana, don't know how to say that name, I apologize. We got Jega. We got the Anniversary Master Chief. We got the Combat Evolved Master Chief. The Infinite Master Chief. Now, which one is my favorite? Do I like the Combat Evolved one? Or do I like the Infinite? You know what? This one looks pretty good. We also got our co-pilot dude, which is Echo 216. And then we have Sparn Yori. And I probably said that name completely wrong. But with all that being said, that's it for all the new stuff that they did do inside this pack. And I'm a big fan of all the new skins. I'm a big fan of all the new items and mobs that they've done. Like, just everything about this pack, it's just really, really cool. Definitely a really fun time if you're a big fan of Halo. But however, I do want to let you know that this pack is only on 2 systems. It is on PCs and it's on Xbox. But with that being said, I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments or what you think of this. But with that being said, I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments or what you think of this pack. And if you enjoyed today's video, then please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.